Hello and welcome to the Student in a Free Enterprise SIFE Business Journal. My name is Mohammed Al-Ghafli. I'm your host or your co-host for today's program titled Making Connections, Family Entrepreneurship and Leadership. I'm a student at the University of Findlay College of Business majoring in System Analysis and Operations and Logistics. I'm president of the University of Findlay SIFE team and the project leader of the Money Lunch radio program that airs every day from noon to 1 at WLFC 88.3 station. I am the co-project leader for the SIFE Business Journal series. My co-host for today's program is Christina Terry. Christina?
Hello, my name is Christina Terry. I am a student at the University of Findlay College of Business and am majoring in Economics and Business Management. I'm a member of the University of Findlay SIFE team and the co-project leader on our SIFE Business Journal series. Our guest today is Sherri Garner Brumbaugh. She is the president of Garner Transportation Group located in Findlay, Ohio. Sherri is the daughter of the founders Berner and Jean Garner Brumbaugh. Sherri earned her bachelor's degree in music education from The Ohio State University and received her master's degree in education from Bowling Green State University. Sherri taught music for 5 years at Hopewell Loudon local schools before becoming involved with the family business. Sherri's father passed away in 2007, and shortly after, she took over as the president in 2008 of Garner Transportation. Sherri is an alumna of the Hancock Leadership Program and contributes much service to our community. Sherri serves on the Community Foundation Board of Trustees and is a member of the Hancock County Revolving Loan Fund County Committee. She recently was named by the Hancock County Commissioners to serve on the Economic Development Task Force and recently received the Athena Small Business Award, sponsored by the Huntington Bank and the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. Sherri is an impressive list of credentials. Thank you for joining us on the SIFE Business Journal.
We know that logistics has been an important infrastructure in any economy and certainly has played a very important role in the evolution of this country's economy. So please, would you help us and understand the transportation industry here in Northwest Ohio and the role of Garner Transportation?
Well, thank you. I appreciate the invitation to the University of Findlay today. The supply chain, as you call it, there are many facets to that. There are many pieces to get a product from point A to point B. Just think of any product in your household or any product that you might buy, a shirt, a tie, a pair of shoes. It has to come from somewhere, and someone has to make it, and someone has to get it to the store. And trucking, warehousing, any kind of mode of transportation to get that product from the manufacturer to the store shelves is part of logistics. So trucking plays an important role in getting it there. And Garner, although we are a small company, one of our mainstays in our business is retail warehouse distribution. So we service a lot of warehouses that warehouse the product that then we get to the stores. So that's in a nutshell what supply chain management does and what Garner has a part of that role.
Now, what are kind of the branches of Garner Transportation now? Are you guys more local? Do you go in Ohio, or are you nationwide?
We are considered a regional truckload carrier. Our average length of haul is 350 miles. So we like to stay within a 350-mile radius of Findlay, Ohio, because we're domiciled here. Our main headquarters is here in Findlay, Ohio. So it's very natural for us to go to Chicago, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, mid-Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania. We like to go to Kentucky. We like to go to Indianapolis, Indiana. So if you draw a circle around Findlay and for 350 miles, that's what we like to do, and that's what we do well.
You do it very well.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
And about how many employees do you have, or how many drivers do you guys have?
We have 100 trucks, and we have 317 trailers. And with those trucks, we have some part-time drivers. So we have a little over 100 drivers, and I have about 35 support staff, mechanics, accountants, dispatchers, HR, those kinds of folks that support our truck drivers and our trucks.
And you said you have customers that are outside the state of Ohio?
Most of our customers are out of the state of Ohio. Our main customers are Heinz ketchup. So if you are over at the Cave and you buy some French fries and you want to put ketchup on it and it's Heinz, probably was on our truck because we service mostly this region. So somewhere along that supply chain, Heinz ketchup was on a Garner truck. So Lowe's is another one of our large customers too here, and they're headquartered in North Carolina. So
now with the new depot that was built in Van Buren with the Home Depot, are you helping with them? I know they have tons of trucks coming in there. Have you been able to kind of get working with them?
Right. They have a dedicated vendor servicing them, which is JB Hunt, which is a national trucking company, and they're much larger than we are. Even though we are a small company, we compete on a national level. We compete against the really big trucking companies that have 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 trucks in their fleet. I have 100, so it's kind of David and Goliath sometimes, but we do compete. What we'll find in that business is maybe some inbounds, maybe some return loads, and they'll use their dedicated trucks to deliver to their stores. So we may bring pieces and parts, we may bring widgets or whatever to their stores. We service Whirlpool. We are a carrier for Whirlpool, so we may bring in washers or dryers or dishwashers into Home Depot. We'll bring a truckload in, and then they'll disperse that to maybe 4 or 5 stores. So that's kind of how we'll work with Home Depot.
And you said that you're competitive with the larger companies. What do you think has been the business's biggest advantage to be able to compete with those larger businesses?
That's a good question. Those large companies, while they do, they have their place in the market as well. Our niche is service. Because we're a smaller company, we can be a little bit more flexible. And it's like your big university compared to your small university. Your smaller universities maybe a little more personal, and it's a smaller environment and smaller class size. Same concept with trucking. We're more personable, we're more friendly. They know us by name, and we know our customers by name.
So as a small business owner, I know you received an award recently. Can you tell us a little bit about the significance of this award?
Well, that was very, very nice thing to receive, to be recognized in your community, because the Findlay community has been very good to our family. It's give and take. There's a lot of business that attracts to Findlay. There's a lot of warehousing. If you go outside in the outskirts of Findlay, Findlay works really hard at attracting good businesses, and we benefit from that. So you need to give back. You need to volunteer. You need to, give back to a community that's been good to you. So it was nice to say, thanks, Sherri, for giving back, I guess.
It's always nice to be thanked.
Yes, it is. It was really nice. So I'm very humbled and very appreciative.
Now, since you work at a family-owned business, can you tell us about the entrepreneurial spirit that your father had when he started the business and how that impacted you?
Well, if you can imagine growing up, and all of our vacations as a family revolved around the truck. Always revolved around going to see the latest truck or the latest trailer, or those were our family vacations. It always revolved around the business. So it was always, he's very passionate about his business. So he had big dreams and big aspirations, and those kind of transferred to his children, I guess.
We all know leadership is an organization of the paramount importance. Would you share with us how your father nurtured leadership in the Garner Transportation and how you're continuing to do that?
Well, someone asked me earlier today about leadership and how is mine different than my dad's, and I think it's a little bit different, but it's still the same as well. I mean, you need, although the truck is a very important part of our business, you have to have a driver drive that truck. So a driver is so important to our business, and it's all about people. It's even in business, big or small, it's about people, and it's how you treat people. And if there's any transfer from one generation to the next generation, this is how you treat people, and this is how Garner is going to treat people. We don't take advantage of people. We want you to we are family owned. We want you to enjoy your family as well. So I haven't aspired to take us beyond what we really do, what our core business is. We need to do what we do well, keep doing it, expand upon it in a reasonable way, but don't divert from your core. So I guess that's the leadership that he transferred to us.
And as a leader and as a woman, we know that here at the university you're the first female visiting executive, and we're so excited to have you. I'm very excited to have you.
Good.
But what differences kind of have you experienced as a woman leader, especially as the president of a company, and especially in a business that, trucking is very male dominated?
Right.
What have you kind of been your experiences?
Right. For the most part, our people and those in our peers are very respectful, and not only are they, I think they respect the job that we do, but the job that we try to maintain. And it still comes down to, I don't care what you do, whether you're male or female, you need to do it well, and you need to do it with passion. And whether you're a guy or a gal, it doesn't make any difference. Just do it well, whatever you want to do.
Well, Sherri, I want to thank you very much for joining us today on the SIFE Business Journal. It was very kind and gracious of you to share your knowledge and expertise to our viewers. And your insight has truly helped us and helped our university family and all members of our surrounding community understand the greater success of their business and of our lives. So thank you very much again.
Thank you.
We really
Thank you,
appreciate you
Christina.
coming here.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you very much.
This SIFE Business Journal has been created to bring quality education on relevant and timely topics, such as understanding market-based economic systems, the skills training needed to succeed in a dynamic, competitive global economy. Additionally, we want to help our viewers learn how to succeed as an entrepreneur and improve existing businesses. We will deliver education that results in making environmentally sustainable, personal, and business decisions. We understand that the long-term success and prosperity of a market economy, businesses, and individuals are dependent on ethical business practices, and we will generate programming in this end.
Well, thank you, Sherri, and thank you, Christina. Ladies and gentlemen, that makes it for us for our program today of the SIFE Business Journal, and where we discussed family entrepreneurship and leadership. If you are interested in joining our Students in a Free Enterprise team, please contact me at algaflym@findlay.edu, or you can contact Christina as terryc@findlay.edu. Thank you very much for watching. This concludes our SIFE Business Journal program titled Making Connections. Have a great day and goodbye.